We have our AC charger, or user manual. Let's take out. Wow. It's been a while since I've had a Jackery. If you've been around long enough, you know that I did a Jackery review video about 3 years ago in my first van, and actually it was probably about 4 years ago now. So this is the new and improved Jackery Explorer 1000, and I had the original one before, so I'm curious to see the differences. And I absolutely loved my Jackery. The reason I don't have my Jackery 1000, the original one, anymore is because a couple of years ago when I went from my van to a bus, I had the Jackery 1000 in my bus, and that's how I was powering my whole entire rig, and that bus got broken into and the Jackery got stolen. So I just haven't had one since. And to be 100% completely transparent and honest, that original Jackery 1000 was my favorite power station that I've ever owned, because it could do a lot, it could handle a lot, but it was small enough that it wasn't too heavy to carry around, but it also wasn't like the smallest one you could get to where you could only do so much with it. So I'm really excited to check this out. So I'm gonna power it on, see how much power. We might have to charge it. So it's at 29%. And one of the really cool features of this Jackery 1000 is that it will charge to 100% in just 1 hour. So I am going to go ahead and plug this in. Let's see where. So this has we'll go over all the features afterwards. I just want to get it charged to 100% so we can test it out a little bit better. And we are plugging this in right now. So we have input. So we are at 94% right now, and I'm gonna charge it to 100 before I actually use it. I'm actually gonna peel this off. Wow, so fresh. So I've been looking over the manual and just trying to get to know it. One thing I do like is the light in the front. It has a low light, a high light, and an SOS light. And I like that it's in the front versus being on the side. These Jackeries are about 24 pounds. They're, I think, 23.8 pounds. This has a retractable handle with a grip here to make it not so bulky. So it kind of hides the handle away, which I actually do really like that. So that's convenient. This Jackery has a higher output from 1000 watts to 1500 watts with a 3000 surge. It's got USB ports. We have USB-C 30 watt, USB-C 100 watt, and USB-A 18 watt. That also, the DC USB also turns on your DC charger, so you can use that to charge via a car charger or, you know, whatever you want to plug into that. Then it also has the AC plugs here, so there's 3 of those. It has up to 100 watt dual PD charging, and this particular Jackery is fire resistant. This Jackery is fast charging. It has a higher solar charging speed. I don't have the portable solar panel that you can get with these, but you can get the portable solar panels to charge these with. And when I lived in my first van with my original Jackery 1000, I literally only had the portable solar panels. So I would charge it while I drove via the 12 volt charger. And then I'd also, every morning, I would connect to my flexible solar panels and my portable flexible solar panels, and I just throw them up on my roof, run them through the window, and that's how I charged my Jackery. And I never had a problem with power or getting power that way. Like I said, some of the differences between this newer version of the Jackery 1000 versus the older version is the handle is not just always up and kind of in the way. Like, you can make it flat, which makes the top flat, and you can use this to, you know, to set stuff on. Also, the light, again, I like that it's on the front. The older Jackeries, they're on the side, and it makes more sense being on the front. It does have an emergency supercharge. You can download the app and control your Jackery via the app. This Jackery is supposed to be able to support like cooking, pots, fans, heaters, portable AC, Starlink, refrigerators, and some other high power appliances, which we will be testing. I'm gonna plug this into my Keurig that I have in the van. The Keurig is a 1500 watt Keurig, so I'm curious to see how this Jackery handles that. And you can also plug multiple devices in and have them charge, for example, like your drone, a laptop, or your cell phone. So as far as a lifespan, it has a 4,000 life cycle. So it's supposed to last for a good 10 years with daily use, and it has a LiFePO4 battery in it. So this has a Charge Shield 2.0, so it will protect your battery and your devices. So this is outdoor proof. It is shock and fire resistant, and it is supposed to have a quieter operation, and it's supposed to be like silent charging. Actually, I think it has a silent charging mode. This is not loud at all, as you can tell. It's charging right now. It's been charging, and it's been very, very quiet the entire time. So Jackery is also doing an early bird discount. So between May 17th and June 2nd, you can get the E1000 V2 for 15% off. So that is from the original price of $799 to $679. Or you could get the SG1000 V2 plus a 200 watt solar panel for 31% off from the regular price of $1299 to $899. It just clicked. We're at 100%. So I heard a little click. I don't know if you guys could hear it, but it did click. And so now we're at 100%. So I'm going to take this into the van and we're going to put it to the test. I do want to encourage all of you, if you want to know more information, please feel free to search Jackery Solar Generator 1000 V2 on Google to learn all there is to learn about the new Jackery 1000. We're at 100%. I'm gonna go ahead and plug in my phone, get that charging. We're gonna make a cup of coffee. Let's check it out. So we went down to 98%. So living in a van or camping in a van, the biggest thing that I'm most excited for when it comes to having the Jackery 1000 is being able to use like a blow dryer or a curling iron or a straightener. I have always used a power station when I would curl my hair in any rig. So, or my Jackery 1000 in my first van. So not having to tap into the main power of my van or whatever I'm in at the time, having the power station and being able to have those luxuries that might seem small to some people, for me, it's a really big deal to be able to, you know, feel good. So my philosophy is look good, feel good. So to do the things that make you feel good as a person is a big deal. And to be able to have enough power to run my curling iron is just a big deal for me. That's the one thing that I'm really excited about having this in the van. And also just to have that extra power in case of emergencies. Hi, Halo. in case something ever happens to my house power and I lose power for some reason. I can, for example, take my fridge that I have plugged into a 12-volt plug. I can take that and just plug it directly into the Jackery, and it will power my refrigerator in the case of an emergency. And when I'm not traveling in the van and just having a power station at home when there are storms or if the power goes out randomly, if you ever need that extra power source, it's really great to have. I have used many different power stations. This is the power station that is going to be incorporated into this van build. The van is completely done being built, and this is kind of like the cherry on top of the build itself. So this is actually going to be staying in the van, and this is going to be solely used when I'm out traveling and I'm in the van. This Jackery 1000 is supposed to be better than the original, and if it is, I can say that this will hands down be my favorite power station that I have ever had, because the Jackery 1000 original was. So I'm really excited to use this and see how it performs in comparison to the first Jackery 1000. Like I said, if you want to know more about this particular power station, feel free to Google Jackery portable generator on Google, and you can find all the information that you need online. So although the early bird price discount ends on June 2nd, my subscribers can use the discount code in my description. You can copy that and get the kit, which would be the 1000 V2 plus the 200 watt solar panel for the early bird price of $8.99 until June 15th. So if you've been wanting a Jackery, now is the time to get one. All the information is in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have a Jackery and you love it, feel free to leave some feedback for other viewers in the comment section below, and I will see you guys on the next video.